And our heat wave continues. Temperatures are set to peak today at 35 degrees and staying hot as we head into the weekend. I'll have all the details, that and more coming up on Good Morning Britain.
Wednesday, 13th...
The perfect chance to see a meteor shower.
Yes, brightest planets.
Has anyone...
Not to my knowledge.
Okay.
But
Get on it, Laura. Needs
the
to
particles, they burn it through the atmosphere, and there's definitely a chance that they could reach the Earth. I've seen some incredible pictures.
Well, that huge lump
of
of Mars reached the Earth, the one that's just been sold at auction. Massive, great chunk of Mars.
Yeah. Are you thinking of independence?
It's just been sold for millions at an auction in America. Right.
I don't know, but skies are clear, so that's great news for viewing. But it means it's going to be another hot day ahead. We've talked over the last few days about wildfires across Edinburgh and Dorset. We had some across London yesterday as we head through the next few days. OK, breaking news. Someone was hit on the head by a meteor.
Woman in Alabama.
I feel like I want this weather to end now so I can hear more. But let me talk you through what's happening. So yesterday was meant to be the peak in our heat wave, 34 degrees Celsius. Today is actually said to be a little bit hotter than it was yesterday, 34 degrees. And while temperatures stay high as we head into the weekend, not as exceptional as it's set to be today, but elsewhere, we continue to have record-breaking temperatures across large parts of Europe. Record day temperatures, record night temperatures, significantly higher than that. And that's why there's been fatalities and these extreme wildfires. For today, it is much like yesterday, dry, hot and sunny. We start with clear skies this morning, which means some of you may have well caught the meteor shower or Venus and Jupiter. And as we head through the day, some patchy cloud for southern areas, warm enough with the humidity to produce some thunderstorms around. But for many of us, it is dry and warmer than yesterday. We're looking at high 20s, maybe low 30s across Scotland and 34 degrees along some eastern coasts.
Documented event in history of a human being just off her radio that she was listening to and hit her on that. And that's the only incident in history.
I would dine out on that forever. I'd have a T-shirt and everything.
Oh, my goodness.
A very good morning to you. Now, overnight, we had the peak of our Perseid meteor shower, and we have this incredible, for everybody, welcome news for some, way too much for others, always cooler around the coast. So let's see how long these heatwave conditions continue. And we are now officially in a heatwave across pretty much the whole of the UK. We've had those 3 consecutive days of those temperatures in the mid-20s in the north and high 20s in the south. So for the north of the UK, Scotland, Northern Ireland, northern areas of England, the temperatures peaking today way above average. And we see those temperatures starting to moderate as we head through the weekend into next week. Percentage chance of rainfall across the north of the UK. Well, it is largely dry. The greatest risk of some showers will be tomorrow, but then the outlook thereafter is dry, sunny and very warm. Fortunes further south of England and Wales as we head through the next 7 days, where we continue to see some of the very high temperatures. These are the absolute highs for the next few days. Today is set to be the peak, but we're staying into those 30s, moderating into next week. And then percentage chance of rainfall remains very, very dry. Just some isolated showers here and there. It is looking very hot still. Yesterday was meant to be the peak of our heat wave, but actually temperatures are likely to be higher today. Yesterday we got to 33.4, today is 34, maybe 35, and then temperatures drop back a little into the high 20s, low 30s as we head through the next few days. So it is dry and sunny for most of us. There will be... Good morning to you. Temperatures have been climbing over the last few days. We actually thought yesterday would be the peak in our heat wave. It looks like it's likely to be actually hotter today. Yesterday we got to 33.4. Today we're likely to get to 34, maybe 35 degrees. That could trigger a few thunderstorms, but for many of us, it will stay dry. The latest satellite shows some patchy cloud around, so sunny. Welcome back to Good Morning Britain. Our heatwave conditions continue across the UK. Temperatures building, actually peaking later on today. Yesterday we got to 33.4 degrees Celsius. Today the heat focused through eastern areas, likely to get to 34. High 20s for many of us, low 30s elsewhere. The heat and humidity continues all week long, but not as scorching as it is today.